Hey everybody, sorry it's been a while. Yeah, last weekend was fall break, so I kind of got a little distracted and missed my opportunity to do the video blog, and by the time I got all organized and everything, it was already a new weekend, so we have 2 weeks to talk about today. So the first week was my last observation week, and it was interesting. I didn't really notice anything new than from the first week that I reported. Um, I'm trying to think, it feels so long ago. I guess that's what happens in school. You just kind of get mixed up and the time kind of flies by. But yeah, that last week was good. I noticed a lot about my eating habits at home versus when I'm at school. My eating habits are a lot more structured here at school. I think that's just because I have an actual set schedule and I kind of have to eat in the set times. Otherwise, I don't eat at all. Whereas at home, I kind of can just do whatever, and my family does whatever, and we all kind of just do whatever. And we know we're going to get food that day anyway, so it's kind of interesting to see that and see the difference between like the I want to say the cultures almost of at home and at school, and just kind of the different lifestyles that we lead. Um, I've been noticing a lot more things a little more deeply, I guess you could say, and I guess that's kind of the point of what each of these university projects. So that's kind of been interesting. I've been seeing a lot more of just um, obviously eating habits. I've been looking at sleeping habits, lifestyle habits. So it's kind of been a really interesting project. So a week ago, tomorrow, I started the vegetarian diet. And I'm kind of going in blind with this because I've been trying to do the research, but it's a slow process. So I've been eating the proteins that I know. Like I've been eating the foods that I know provide a lot of protein, which are very few. So I'm not getting a lot of variety right now. Um, I can't say I'm really noticing a difference yet. Although I have, before I started, I was craving meat a lot. And I talked to my mom about that, and she said that it was probably because I already had a lack of protein without going on the vegetarian diet. And since I started, I haven't been craving meat as much, which I think is because I'm focusing so much on getting this protein that I'm not having that deficiency or that lack anymore. So I guess that's a really good thing that I'm learning. And I've also been learning a lot about portion sizes because they really do matter. Because we only need so much protein in a day, but I have to make sure that I'm hitting that. So a lot of what I'm doing as I'm shopping and getting and preparing this food is just making sure that I'm getting that right amount. So that's kind of been really interesting. I'm taking a lot more time shopping, which I hate a lot because it takes so much time. But I feel like I'm learning a lot about just kind of being a critical thinker when I'm shopping and not getting as much snack food and kind of just focusing on the more healthy foods, which is definitely something that was definitely a goal from the project. So I'm glad that part of it's going well. Um, as far as hair and skin and that kind of stuff, I can't really see a difference yet. And I know there's a lot of factors going into that. So who knows what that'll end up looking like. As far as something that I have noticed is that I'm not getting hungry as much. So I think that's definitely been good because that means that I don't know if it means I'm getting the nutrients that I need, but it definitely means I'm eating enough that I can sustain myself throughout the day and not get hungry as often. So that's been a really, really good thing about this. Energy levels are still the same, which I think goes more towards my sleeping habits because they're just off, they're just crazy, and it's really hard getting them in order in college. I have a lot more to learn about time management. So that's one of the next goals that we're going to work on after this project. So that'll be interesting. But anyway, so that's how I'm doing. after 2 weeks. I look forward to talking with you guys again in a week. Hopefully, I'll remember and I'll get it all figured out by then. Anyway, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next week.